Namaste, everyone. Raelene Byrne, Medicine for Your Spirit. Great to be back again. So, we have a new moon coming up this weekend. It's always a really good time to pause and think about what you'd like to be working towards, planting seeds for, dreaming, desiring, visioning, and take a few moments to sit with it, feel it, and maybe write about it. And then if you do write about it, go and plant it somewhere in the earth. You're planting a seed for something beautiful to, grow, and then let it be. So beautiful new moon coming up. I love new moons. I just wanted to share something. There's so much going on around the world at the moment. There's a lot of people passing away, passing over. In my neck of the woods, we actually are pretty blunt and say they're falling off the perch. It's happening everywhere. And one of the things that we forget is this moment of life that we have. It's just a moment in the story of the universe. It really isn't long. And we spend way too much time hassling, worrying, stressing, fighting over things that really are so insignificant. So what's happened to me over the last little while is the awareness of people I don't see very often, and I'm hearing it with people around me. You've had people in your world, acquaintances, or maybe friends that aren't close to you anymore, or whatever. And you're going through life and you bump into these people. And sometimes what they say is, I've really missed you. I've really, really missed you. Now, to me, I'm a bit of a Queen of Swords truth teller. That's a BS story. It's a BS story. And I call it as BS. And the reason being is because in these current times, if you are really missing someone, there is nothing stopping you from sending a text, sending an email, or ringing someone. That's what you have to do. If you are really missing someone, if you're not missing them, you don't do anything about it. You're carrying on with life. There's not a problem with that. So if you're a person or you are receiving this sort of embrace or this connection of, I'm really missing you, I've really missed you, and there's been no effort of connection, maybe flip the language to, I'm really, really happy to see you. It takes the pressure off, and it takes there's a level of, icky energy I feel. If someone's talking to me and they're saying, I really missed you, well, then why haven't you contacted me? It's that simple. But if someone says to me, it's so good to see you, that's a whole different energy. And with this time where so many people are falling off the perch or passing away or passing over or ascending or whatever terminology you want to use, it's a really, really good time to start looking at who in your life do you really feel that you need to connect with and let them know that you are missing them. You don't have to go and see them, just a text, a phone call, an email. I'm thinking of you. I hope life is treating you well. That sort of thing. It's that simple. And if you do bump into someone that you haven't seen for a long time, then embrace them with that, it's so good to see you. How's life going for you? It just makes life a little bit more precious, and it makes us a little bit more engaged. So it's just a little thing I've noticed a lot, and I feel it's time for us to start taking action, because life is so fleeting. And there are people in our lives that we do love and care for, but we may not see. So let them know. We just don't know what's around the corner for any of us. So right now, I have a caller from, I can't remember. And what's the name? Maria. Okay. I have a caller, Maria, from Illinois. I am here, and how can I help, support, guide, or offer you some wisdom? What's going on?
Oh, hi. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly.
Perfect. Okay, hi. All right. So how are you? Good?
I'm fabulous. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm doing outstanding. So thank you. We're on a good pace.
Awesome.
So there's a guy. He's still, I just missed him already. His name was John, because I don't really think he's meant for me this time around, and we're on different frequencies with our with my healing, and just he's at a lower vibration. And why does he keep coming back?
Okay.
Because I don't reach out to him or anything like that. Yeah, so every now and then I'll get a text, and then I'll ask, why are you texting me? And he'll, never mind. And then when I tell him, oh, you need to do this and that to be of my, higher frequency, I feel he becomes very defensive. But I'm just wondering what's going on with him. Why is he reaching out to me? And if you can't pick up in his energy, that's fine. You can tell me something else. What energy you pick up, just in general about me. It doesn't have to be about him. If you don't pick up anything, you can, give me other messages. That's fine.
So what I want to say initially is when, we've got lots of things in our life where we're on a path, we're growing, we're evolving, and our light shines bright. And it's a very attractive energy. And people around us who we've connected with are often attracted to that because they want that for themselves. They want to feel that lightness. They want to feel that confidence or that value or that energy. They want to feel it. And sometimes people at that level, they don't want to do the work. They want to get it through osmosis, which means they just want to hang out with you.
But he doesn't even say that.
Pardon?
He doesn't even admit that. He doesn't admit anything. So I never know why he's calling me. But you're making sense.
This is the thing. So, and this is what happens to a lot of people in relationships. And often, not all the time, but often the feminine energy in the relationship will go, I want to know more about myself. I want to get involved in healing or working with people or, meditation or whatever. They start to do these beautiful things and their energy changes. They elevate and their light switches on. It becomes bright and strong and attractive. And often their partners in life aren't on the same path, but they're getting it through osmosis. And then one day the female, I'm talking about the feminine energy here, will go, oh, I've had enough of this. I'm doing everything and I'm sick of this and you're not changing and you're not doing blah, 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 blah. So I'm out. Life has got to be easier to be in where I'm at instead of dragging someone else along. So they'll separate. And I see this every single time it happens. Woman goes on with her life, the man starts living his life, and what that man will do in 99.9% of the cases is he will go off and start doing yoga or doing meditation or doing other things. And his ex-partner will say, he's doing all the things I asked him to do when I was with him and he wouldn't do. And the answer is simply that. He was getting it through osmosis. He was getting it through your energy, or, from the woman's energy without having to do the work. And when it's taken out of his life, they feel the emptiness. They start feeling their own stuff and they want to actually have that good feeling again. So they actually have to go and do something about it. This is what happens in so many cases. So what you're saying to me, and I'll pull a card for you in a minute, what you're saying to me is this person is connecting with you because they're trying to tap into some of your bright, shiny energy, your clear energy. And also it's attractive. So there might be an attraction there. And it's funny because at the start of this show, I talked about making sure if you are missing people that you let them know. Don't bump into them and say, I've missed you and I've never done anything about it.
I'm not missing him at all. I said forget it because you were right. He didn't want to. He denies he's traumatized and needs healing. He gets very defensive and he accuses me of attacking him. And I thought I would be a part of it. I don't even read his text messages when he goes on rants like that.
So I'm going to say this to you. I am the Queen of Swords when it comes to truth telling, and I will say this. If you do not want to have that energy around you, then do not answer the phone. If you don't want to receive text, block him. Because if you're going to keep doing that dance and have this interference, it's going to play on your energy level. If you are really convinced in yourself that this is not what I want in my life, then you need to take action. You're a good person, but you're not for me right now. I'm not aligned with this. Don't answer the calls. It's very simple.
Text. I just
as
ignore.
beautiful souls and beautiful souls and spiritual people. We never want to upset anyone. We want to be nice. But the thing is, when we do that, we give our energy and our attention to something that we're not interested in. And that's not fair to the other person.
No, I tell them all.
Okay.
You're right about picking up my energy. He's picking up my energy. So I feel them now, and I close it down or something. Say, no, go back. You don't want to do anything, So that's
Well,
an interesting thing.
You know what to do. Just if you don't feel like taking the call, don't take the call. If you don't want to text, don't text, don't respond. You don't, you
Right,
can. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Maria. So just to give you an overview, a quick overview of where, a message for you. So calling upon the mystics and mysticism lineage, the healers and ancient healers in the universe to bring through a message for Maria that might be supportive, enlightening and helpful for her in this moment moving forward. Let's see what we've got here. This is for Maria. We've got this one. Ancient wisdom. This is so beautiful. This is grandmother energy. So this is tapping into your deep knowing. And this is about sharing. This is about offering wisdom, life experiences, experience living to those who are ready to move into their own awareness. So I don't know whether you offer this to people, but it's very much around earth connection, the wisdom of the earth coming through you, the knowing, the knowledge, and being really solid in it. So if you're solid in yourself, you are going to know very quickly and very instantly what's aligned and what isn't. Pay attention to that. And this also means looking at how do you share your learned experience and your wisdom with others if you aren't already doing it. It's time. You've got to start looking at bringing this to life and expressing it through you. That's what this is about.
No, I do that already, actually. So I'm but you know how they say I can read everybody but myself sometimes when it comes to my love life.
Yeah. Well, pay attention to yourself a little bit more, okay?
That's you. Okay.
I hope that was helpful. Thanks for calling in.
Absolutely. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your time and I appreciate you, and have a great night.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So there we go, guys. Choosing to be the medicine for your own spirit is very simple. It's your own truth.